Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Kai Havertz. Could this deal be installed right now on a pause? And we're also going to talk about Harry Kane and also a little bit about Kylian Mbappé. Never thought I would be talking about Mbappe ever again, but here we are. So let's get into it. First up, we have got Kai Havertz. Now, what is the latest news on Kai Havertz? The last couple of days, in the last week, we knew that Real Madrid really like Kai Havertz. They are really interested in him, and that they seem as potentially another striker option that they can go for. Now, here's where we get interesting because, look, in my last couple of videos that I talked about Kai Havertz, I talked about why I think it'll be a good signing and just the overall signing itself. But now we are getting to the interesting part of the signing, which obviously is the transfer fee. Now, what Chelsea value him and what Real Madrid are willing to pay are two very different things. Now, apparently, Chelsea wants 60 million euros plus add-ons, right? So that's add-ons plus the 60 million euros. Real Madrid are not willing to pay that. What I think Real Madrid are willing to pay is 60 million euros with the add-ons already included. I think that is what Real Madrid are willing to pay. Now, look, 60 million euros plus add-ons could be 15, could be 20 million. You add it up, you're looking at 75, 80 million euros for Kai Havertz. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Kai Havertz. I talked about how and why I really like him, and I think it will be a good signing in my last couple of videos that I talked about him. But I don't see Kai Havertz being worth 75, 80 million euros since he's moved from Bayer Leverkusen. Now, if he was still at Bayer Leverkusen and a young player coming through the ranks, one for the future, I would say, you know what, fair enough. And yes, he might still be 23, but this last couple of seasons hasn't really been the best for him, and he hasn't lived up to the expectations, the hype, and the price tag that Chelsea put on him. So, look, I'm definitely with the club for this one. I don't think we should be going in with 75, 80 million for Kai Havertz. If there is a way to lower the fee down, okay, go for it. But 75 million euros, 80 million euros is a huge sum of money if we're being honest, right? So, we'll see what happens with this deal. Real Madrid, the point is still there. The interest is still there. They still really like Kai Havertz as a player, and he's definitely one that Florentino Perez and Carlo Ancelotti and everyone at the club, at least in terms of board levels, like. But the problem is the price tag. So there has to be some kind of compromise from either Chelsea's or from Real Madrid. And I don't see Real Madrid making a compromise. And I'm not expecting Chelsea to do so. If they're not willing to, then you know what, Real Madrid, just get out of this deal and go after the next player we're going to talk about, which is Harry Kane. Now, what do we know about Harry Kane? The latest, again, Real Madrid are interested in the player. The profile is very similar to what Karim Benzema offers. The out and out number 9, bangs you 25-30 goals a season, links up well with the wingers, almost like a second playmaker if you're being honest. And I think this deal, like I said in my last couple of videos as well, would suit Real Madrid really well. I like him as a player, and I think we should go for him as well. But there has to be, again, like Kai Havertz, the transfer fee has to be agreed from both sides. Now, Look, Spurs want upwards to 100 million euros for Harry Kane, which again, I think for Real Madrid, it's not worth going for. I think for Real Madrid, almost their point of view is 100 million euros for a guy who's going to turn 30 years old in a month's time, when Endrick is going to come in and we can go for Mbappe and Haaland next season, is absurd. Now, I get that, right? I get that. But what I've been reading is that Real Madrid don't know if they want to get Kane this summer or get Mbappe next summer. Now, it's almost like it's a choice, Kane or Mbappe. Now, bear in mind, Kylian Mbappe had the chance to join Real Madrid, I believe back in 2021 and 2022, and he signed that contract. He signed that contract with PSG, right? And because we were focusing on Mbappe, we missed out on Erling Haaland. Are we now going to miss out on Harry Kane, thinking that, oh, maybe next year Mbappe might join? What if Mbappe doesn't join next year? You have missed out on Haaland, Kane, and Mbappe. Ridiculous. We cannot miss out on Harry Kane just for Mbappe. And that is ridiculous. Look, if you want to get Mbappe next season again, you want to try, fair enough. But you cannot say, oh, we're going to miss out on Kane just to get Mbappe. That is ridiculous. Okay? So, look, for me, if you're asking me Kane or Mbappe, give me Harry Kane right now. Thank you very much. This Real Madrid ship doesn't always come about. You miss out on it, you should not get the opportunity again. And what's difficult to understand from that? Kylian Mbappe, I don't think should be in a list of targets for Real Madrid. I think for what he has done, nah, not for me. So look, if it's a choice of Kylian Mbappe, I think it's pretty clear which way we should go. Obviously, you have to get a striker now, because if you don't go for Kane now and you don't want to pay for Havertz, you're looking at Joselu. I mean, Joselu as our striker. Oh my days. Yeah. So that's where we are at for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on Kai Havertz. Do you think Real Madrid should pay 75-80 million euros for him? Harry Kane, do you think Real Madrid should get Kane now or hold out for Mbappe next year? Let me know. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.